It has been brought to the notice of the leadership of National Association of University Students, NAUS, that an act of administrative impunity and corruption has been perpetrated by the Minister of State for Health and Social Welfare, Honorable Dr. Tunji Alausa, who is now the Honorable Minister of Education, over the appointment of the new Chief Medical Director of the Neuropsychiatric Hospital, New Haven, Enugu State. Several civil society organizations had cried out for justice to prevail, but all to no avail, prompting us to intervene, especially as members of our constituency are involved. The former health minister was embroiled in an administrative scandal for a female candidate who did not meet the requirements for the position of Enugu Hospital Director. A contentious situation happened at the Ministry of Health yesterday, where someone who failed to pass the qualification exam for the position of Chief Medical Director in the Neuropsychiatric Hospital, Enugu, was appointed to occupy the office, as against the person who passed. Dr. Ngozi Ichuku Unaogu, despite not meeting up with the minimum required score, was appointed Chief Medical Officer of the Neuropsychiatric Hospital, New Haven, Enugu State. Meanwhile, Dr. Andrew Orowigbo, who passed the interview, is illegally being denied the merited position. The interview was conducted on July 11, 2024, by a panel of 8 members, chaired by the Permanent Secretary of the Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare, Mrs. Daju Kacholom. It is alleged that the examination questions were crafted by Dr. Abdullahi Ibrahim, a distinguished expert in the field, who is the former Chief Medical Director of the Federal Medical Center in Benin Kebbi and Chairman of the Faculty of Psychiatry at the National Postgraduate Medical College of Nigeria. Dr. Ibrahim currently serves as the Chief Examiner of the college. That the minister appointed a candidate who is not qualified is creating a more tense atmosphere among hospital staff, stakeholders, hospital environment, and the Enugu State community at large, as this is the highest level of impunity. We are going to resist this impunity using all the instruments of civil disobedience if this issue is not addressed immediately. The panel that conducted the examination comprised representatives from various bodies, including the Federal Character Commission's Honorable Reverend Ukadike Ibeabuchi, and directors from the ministry, namely Dr. Jimo Salaudin, Teshoma T. Dafeta, Dr. Aderemi Aziz, Dr. Obiajulu Ugbo, Rasimatu U. Bello, and Igwenagu Ndidi Catherine, PhD. Notably, all panel members signed the result sheet, which revealed that Dr. Orowigbo achieved a score of 65.3%, while Dr. Unaogu scored 59.2% for a requirement of 60%. Following the interview, both candidates signed attestations confirming that the process was transparent, fair, and free from manipulation. Meanwhile, various health organizations within the Neuropsychiatric Hospital have collectively denounced the then Minister of State's authoritarian actions, emphasizing the need to safeguard the directorship position from partisan politics to ensure the country's progress. Over 40 million Nigerian university students are calling with one voice that this aberration be corrected and justice be served as a matter of urgency. We ask for accountability from the Secretary General of the Federation, the Permanent Secretary, and the new Minister of Health and Social Welfare. The leadership of NAUS will be engaging the ministry actively to ensure that no stone is left unturned in addressing this issue, as justice delayed is justice denied.
Please, no, we are trying to build a nation where equality will reign. I urge the necessary people who is in charge of the Ministry of Health to please tackle this matter as soon as possible before Nigeria university students will stand up for action. And also, possibly, if the certificate will be withdrawn from her, let it be withdrawn from her first. Because we have our students who are doing their IT there, our medical students who are doing their IT. We can't allow someone who did not meet up with the criteria needed to be giving our students a wasted knowledge. It's not proper. So please, let the federal government do something about this as soon as possible.